Hey bros, what is up? This is Jared from Jared Gaming, and I know so many of you bros have been waiting for this moment for the longest time. We're building a library. And what I'm doing now is every 3 blocks, I'm skipping, and then I'm going to make a square first to start out. So every 3 blocks I'm going to skip, and then on the 4th block I place a block. So I just skipped 3, and brought 3, and just get the middle. So there's our starting square right there. Pause the video if you guys need to catch up. I'm going to continue. I'm going to start right from this block here and go 3, place a block, skip 3, place a block, go forward. I'm going to turn though, skip 3, place a block, skip 3, place a block, skip 3, place a block, skip 3 more, and place 1 block. That was actually 4 blocks. I just now realized that, but I will fix it later on in the video. So if you guys caught that I just showed the last block earlier, and you guys will see that I realize it now. See, I have 4 instead of 3. I look up and I notice the 4. So I'm gonna skip that, bring it in 1 block from each of the blocks that we just made to make it 3, and there. We just fixed our little problem that we had there earlier, like just a second ago. So that's the foundation right now of the block placement of the library. I'm gonna dig out the road in the video, and I will go back and I will add better things to the road later on in an updated version that I normally do. So I'm just gonna bring this all the way to the end like so. Take it this block here, that's 1 block away from the building, and bring it all the way down to the end of the building. It'll probably be better if I just come down here like so. Okay, we just passed the end, but right now I need to get out dirt, because I need to patch that, and I need to do 3 blocks like so. And I'm gonna work my way to the other end right now. Okay, now we're almost to the end, and I'm just gonna merge it with this right there. 1 more block right there, and that's fine. Now I'm gonna skip the daytime because I don't like to build at nighttime because it's really hard for you guys to see what I'm doing and placing blocks, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get out gravel for the morning though. Okay, so it's now morning. So I'm gonna go get my gravel blocks, and I'm gonna start to fill in the area that we just dug out for the road. Okay, so we're on the last little strip to do. Okay, we're almost done, and now we're done. Next, we're going to start actually building the library. And I just brought it up to a total of 4 blocks height, just so you guys know, 4 blocks high. Okay, now that all the parts are up to 4 blocks high, we're going to go on to the 5th block, and we're going to bring this out one block and go all the way around the whole build. But right now what we're going to do is we're working on the main tower. So what I want to do is I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to go in and follow the block instead of doing an outline block. Like so. Okay, and then we're almost done. And we just finished that part. So that's what you guys should have. And then on each pillar, you're going to bring it up to just 2 blocks higher than the original. But right here, you're going to do 1 since it's interweaved with the regular overlap. Okay, so now we're going to do 2, 3, 4. So bring it up to another 4 blocks total height. I didn't mean to do that. That was 5. It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is all wrong. See? I accidentally brought them all up to 5, so I'm just going to cut that off really quick. But it was supposed to be a total of 4 blocks height. And then you're going to go right here. And I just want to make sure you guys see that. That's 4. So you guys aren't confused. Now pause the video here if you guys need to catch up. But I'm going to move forward. Okay, so I'm just going to outline this and adding a block to the top and going around on the 5th level. Okay, so I'm just going really slow for you guys to keep catching up. So on each one of these, you're going to bring it up to an additional 2 blocks height. On the original beams, if you guys haven't noticed. Then you're going to go up 1 and in 1, and then up, take that one that you just went in, up 2, and then you're going to go in 1 and up 1, 2. You're going to do this to each individual one to make a solid frame, or an individual roof frame for each pillar. Okay, we're almost done. And this is the last one. And we are done. Okay, so what I was just doing now is I'm trying to find the center of 2 blocks higher than the original block. And I just did that. Next, see, I just want to show you guys that I'm going to bump right into it. See, I'm right above it. And then it's right there. So then I'm just going to add a block to each side. Then I'm going to add another block to one of the sides and go all the way around. Like this, and make a square. And delete the center out. And then this is where the tower is going to go. So we're going to take that 2 in each corner. 3. And then on the 4th level, well, take it to 4 blocks high. And then on the 5th level, you're going to cap it and go all the way around. Then you're going to do it again. Well, take a break, and then now I'm going to start. So 4 blocks. Oh, I was wrong. So now I'm building the roof on this. As you guys can tell, I'm going in 1 and up 2. And I'm going to do in 1 and up 2 to make the basic frame. Well, the peak right now on each of the pieces. Next, I'm going to make a square on the inner part. And there should be a 1 gap in the center. And the square should be a 3 by 3 square. Next, you're going to take it 2 blocks high in each corner. And then you're going to go up 1 and in 1 to make another peak. in all the corners. And then in the very center, you're going to go in 1 and up 2. Now it's time to start on the outer part. We're just going on the 5th level again, and we just went all the way around, hanging over 1 block over the edge. Again, all the way around the whole building. We just linked it up. Now you're going to go to each pillar and, well, first, let me think about this one. Pause the video here, guys. Now I'm going to continue and just take it 2 blocks higher than it's already at, so it should be at a total of 6 blocks height or high. Because I know I'm going to get corrected on my grammar when it really doesn't matter, as long as you guys understand what I'm saying. 7 total. 8. So we're at 3 blocks higher than the cap level, and we are at a total of 8 blocks for each of the pillars. Pause the video here, guys, if you guys are not caught up. So on the 4th, what we're going to do is on the 4th level, we are going to make a roof frame, and it would be right here. And then up 1, in 1, up 2, up 1, in 1, up 2, and up 1, in 1, up 2, and until you reach the peak, and that should be directly above the 3rd one right there, as you guys can tell. Now, right there, we're going to bring it to 4. Nah, just keep it 3, actually. That 3 looks perfect. So now we're going to go over to the next one, and we're going to do the same exact thing. So, right here, up 2, in 1, up 2, up 1, delete that, in 1, up 2, and then we're going to make the peak now. And you're going to do it again right here. I'm trying to move a little bit quicker now because it's about to become nighttime, and now you guys know the pattern of what to do. So now I'm just going to be moving a little bit quicker. Also, if you guys have been watching the Kingdom series, you guys know that I already do this, so most of you guys already have seen this coming, so actually don't do what I just did, because there's nothing to attach it to, so there's no point in it even doing it. So I'm just going to delete that. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I need to take it back up to 3 blocks height. Or high. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to skip to daytime for you bros. Okay, I just now skipped to daytime so everybody can see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it to here, and I'm going to do the peak here, or the rooftop. Also guys, on this new building, there's also new dragon horn types. I call them the sophisticated dragon horn just because it kind of looks more sophisticated and more rounded and less dirty than the original one. And I used it only on this building because it's a library. It's supposed to be like an intelligent building and bring out, you know, intelligence and show how smart you are and stuff like that. So that's why I wanted to give it a little bit of a cleaner instead of a less pointy dragon horn. You guys are going to see that later on in the series. I don't think we'll get to it in this episode, but I don't know how many episodes this will actually be because I haven't edited them all yet, but I'm looking at like 2 to 3 episodes. I'm hoping to get this done in 2 episodes, but it is just so much detail that goes into it that it might be 3, or the second one will be really long, like 30 minutes or so. And if there is a part 3, it might be only like 10 minutes or something like that. And the part 2 would be about 20 to 30 minutes. But I really doubt there would be a part 3. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me delete that. We're almost done with this framework here, and we're going to come over here and connect it to the framework that we just made for it. And we just got done with that. So pause the video here, guys, to catch up. Okay, so we're starting back up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the roof on this section over here. And what I'm doing is I'm using oak wood. What I'm doing now is I'm just trying to get down below and delete this one and go back down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go 2 blocks out. Well, 2 blocks up and out. Bless me, sorry. And again. And we're going to do this all the way around the whole build. And make sure you guys aren't skipping ahead and doing anything at this part right here, because the reason I'm not adding anything right now, like the outhang, because when the roof goes over, it might run into the roof, and I'll add that in later on. Like how I left that blank right there, but I'm going to add that because I don't think, yeah, it won't run into the roof. So next I'm going to work on, well, I don't know what I'm going to work on next. Well, I'm going to work in here. I'm going to start to weave this roof together, trying to get it through all these holes, and then I'm going to turn right there. I need to go through this hole though, and curve, and come out here and extend it by 1 block. Then I'm going to add another layer on top, and I can actually add this part right there. And right there, and right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to just patch that hole up, fill in that hole there, go around, and keep on continuing with what I was doing while patching up the holes. And now it's time to add the overhang. Now we're going to come over here and just build the rest of the roof. Oh, went a little too far. And I'm just turning, and there we go. Now I'm going to add another layer to it and bring it back. Now I'm going to do this to the whole roof right now. Okay, now this is the part where I gotta split it 4 different directions, this top piece, because there's 4 points on the whole building that are connected, and I gotta do that right after I do this. Well, later on I will. I'm gonna continue with finishing this roof, and I'm just adding the 2 overhang right here. And I'm going to start here, and instead of turning the other way, like bringing it all the way across or going that way, I gotta bring it this way. Now I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to add this part right here in, like so. Now I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to turn it to go this way. Okay, so we are almost done with this part. Now I gotta come down. Oh, I forgot all about this over here. Now I gotta come over here and stick it out like that. Next, I'm gonna add this right here, like so, and I'm just gonna bring it, no. I'll come back to that, if I want to do that or not. But right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this section over here right now. And now I'm gonna curve it and weave it into this corner of the other arch. Okay, now I'm going to add a second layer on top. Now I'm going to go to that middle section that's going to connect all 4 arches together. Then I'm going to come back down here and I'm just going to add the 2 blocks height with 1 block sticking over. And there we go. Now I'm going to start to weave it to the next arch, and then we are done with the whole roof almost. Not, I shouldn't say done with the whole thing, but we are pretty much done with it. And there we go. Now we just did the overhang over here. Okay, so like I said, we're not completely done. We just got a good amount done. Now we're going to come in here and we're going to start to interweave the roof with each other, and this is the difficult part, and this is where you guys need to pause every couple of blocks and copy as I do. Okay, we are still... Oh, I went a little too far on that one. So it's pretty much making a plus over and over and over and over and over again. And that's pretty much the design with this whole building. Is it's just like a plus interweaving with more plus marks. So, but it does look really good for this style of building. And you guys are really lucky that I started this, because so many people were asking for me to build a library, and it was just like, oh my god, so many people really want this. So I was like, okay, I'll just do it. But it's towards the end of the video, guys, and make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, guys. I don't know when episode 2 to finish this will be out, but please be patient. Thanks, guys. Bye.